Hello and welcome to the Pederscope. Thank you for noticing. It is a nice shirt. I love this shirt. I am your host, Steve Pederson, and it is Wonderful Wednesday. Yes, Wonderful Wednesday. We welcome Wonderful Wednesday. We're talking about keys to being the difference, and this is episode number 63 entitled Humility. Thank you for joining me. Yes, and I am so excited about this topic. I'm so excited, in fact, that I'm actually going to sing a song. I'm going to share a song with you guys, or at least the chorus of the song. I think you'll recognize this song from, I forgot what the guy's name is, but the song goes like this. I should be wearing my cowboy hat right now. Oh, hang on, I'm going to go get my cowboy hat. I'm having just too much fun here. All right, now I got my cowboy hat. The whole thing is official. Okay, here we go. Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way. I can't wait to look in the mirror, 'cause get better looking each day. To know me is to love me. Well, I must be a heck of a man. Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble, but I'm doing the best that I can. All right. Oh, good time. No, I'm going to do the whole episode in my cowboy hat. This is just too good. Okay. Oh, loving it. All right, guys. This is, of course, the Pederscope. We're talking about keys to being the difference. Let me pull up my notes here. I've got a guest today. Like I said, this is just an incredible episode. I'm so excited about it, so fired up about it. I want you to meet my special guest. There he is. I don't have a name for him or her or it yet, but as you'll notice, there are a bunch of strengths that this person has: humility, gentleness, strength, faith, purity, love, courage, conviction, passion, authenticity, all kinds of great things. We're going to talk about one of those qualities that person has. Maybe you guys want to help me come up with a name for this character, but we're going to talk about humility. So what humility is not? What is humility? What is not? What is humility not? I don't know. What humility is not? Humility is not having no backbone and just letting people walk all over you. Humility is not doing things for others because you can't say no. Humility is not thinking that you're not that important and that everybody else's business is more important than your own. Humility is not abasing yourself and not thinking very highly of yourself. There's a few quotes that I found this morning that I thought were pretty appropriate for this whole topic. One is C.S. Lewis has one that goes, humility is not thinking less of yourself. It's just thinking of yourself less and making room for thinking of other people. But there's one quote that just really, I thought was amazing. I thought it was really funny. It's by Saint Teresa of Avila. I've never heard of her before, but evidently she was a saint and her name was Teresa. But she has this really, really amazing quote. It says, "It is by humility that the Lord allows himself to be conquered, so that he will do all we ask of him." What? Saint Teresa just dropped the mic. It is by humility that the Lord allows himself to be conquered so that he will do all we ask of him. Wow, what an incredible concept of humility. Anyhow, what are some components of humility? Humility is admitting when you're wrong and taking ownership of your mistakes. Humility is admitting that you don't have all the strength or courage or resources, etc., to do everything by yourself. In other words, you need help. And I think that was a Pederscope that I did recently on Get Help. Humility is admitting that you cannot exist in a vacuum, that you indeed need other relationships. You need other people in your life. Humility is acknowledging the hard work and contributions of others. I think sometimes we want to kind of step back and, or we don't want to step back. We don't want to acknowledge and give other people the credit. We don't want to give credit where credit is due. So I think humility really acknowledges and lifts other people's up for the great things that they have done. Letting other people have the spotlight, in other words. Humility is also admitting that you don't know all the answers and that you and everyone else on the planet are on a journey of discovery together. Humility makes concessions for other people's failures and mistakes because deep down you know that you are just as capable of making those same mistakes. So humility, obviously a huge, huge key to being the difference, because without humility, we are not going to let our light shine the way it can, and we can't make that difference. Thank you for the love. Thank you for that very much. What's an action you can take today? That is a great question. How about just listening to my song again? To allow yourself to be conquered? Okay, yeah. Well, there you have it, folks. Thanks for joining me on the Pederscope. An action to take today is just be humble, I guess. Admit if you're wrong about something. How about this for an action? If you're wrong about something and you know it, go to the person that you've wronged and make amends. You're welcome for the music. Guys, thanks for joining me here on the Pederscope. For all previous episodes of the Pederscope, you know where to find them. They are on my website at stevepederson.com. Click on the Pederscope's link. Guys, have a wonderful and humble day, and we'll catch you on the next Pederscope.